Hello everybody, welcome back to day 3 of the test run VR project. Sorry, I said I was going to post around 2 days ago, I believe, but for some reason I was getting issues with my microphone working, but I got it all fixed now. So we can begin. I was also very busy the past 2 days, but that will be changing very shortly. I'm actually taking driver's ed right now, and that's my classes are at nighttime, so I can't work and then record, or record and then upload at night anymore, like I usually do, like I'm doing right now. So, but the class ends next week, so hopefully I'll have more time to work on this project then. But for now, I was trying to get the motion controllers working. I remember having the same issue when I was working on a previous VR project. I don't think we ever got it working, so we'll try doing this on our own. So let's see here. The main issue is okay, so if I remember correctly, the motion controllers won't actually follow the player around. So let's see. Trying to think of a way of how to fix this. So when the player is moving around the joysticks, I want to see if it moves or not. I'm going to test it right now. So what I'm thinking is that for some reason, when if this does work, if I move and the joysticks do follow, that's a good thing. And I think I know how to fix this. I want it to follow the camera instead. Maybe it's just not in front of the camera, so I can't see it. So it appears that they're not actually there. But we'll see. So they should be around this position in front of the camera. For some reason, I'm not seeing. So let's hit play and let's see what happens. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm not sure if I remember correctly. And I forgot to open this up. So we'll open up the Oculus real quick, hit play, and I'll maximize this for you all. And let's see. Okay, so we got the headset on. And let me just find the controllers really fast. There's one controller, two. So, oh, actually, so it is. So actually it is. We want it there. It's right in front of our face. Oh, what the heck? I think that it takes a while for it to actually get on ref, so it appears to be that the controllers are actually in one place. Oh, sorry, I may be really far away from the microphone right now because I have the headset on, so I have to move to an open space. But good news is we can actually see it. Bad news is, oops, hit the microphone. Bad news is I'm looking at one controller right now and I can't see it. And this one hand, as you can see right now, both controllers are actually on this hand right now. But that's good, at least it's following. And now I want to see what happens when you move around. So when you move around, that's good too. It follows. It will follow you when you're jumping. Sweet, this is exactly what we want. Okay, perfect. I'm testing back and forth. Up. Sweet. Okay, so at least that's working. Let me take off the headset real fast. So at least we got the one controller working. I'm not sure why it's not doing both. Oh, actually I do know why. So in one of these, so it was actually my right hand that wasn't working. I believe it does default to a certain hand. As you can see, it's motion source, and we actually went on the right hand and for the right controller and the left hand for the left controller. So if we go ahead and test this again, I wonder if there's a way to auto maximize. I'm not sure, so I don't have to do that every time, but I'm going to throw on the headset real fast. Throw this. I have glasses on, so it takes me a while to actually do it as well. Throw these on, and controller numero uno. Numero dos. Here he goes. Oops, keep hitting the microphone. So there we go, that's good. This is exactly what I want. So actually this is working. Yeah, sweet. So next thing that we want to do. So we got the sprinting feature. There we go, jumping around. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how to make this more realistic. So when you move around, yeah, I'm trying to think of finding a way to make this more realistic so it feels like you're actually in the game. So I'm going to turn around real quick so I can look at the chairs behind me real fast. Okay, so what I'm just realizing now is that when I turn 180, the capsule component is actually not turning. So normally, you guys can't actually, people can actually see what I'm pressing right now, but when I press forward, I'm walking forward. But when I turn 180, the complete opposite direction, when I press forward, it's actually moving backwards, which means the character isn't actually turning, it's just the camera that's turning, the VR headset that I'm wearing. So to fix that, we'll do this. Okay, so we'll take that off real quick. And to fix that, we're going to, I'm just going to do a very sloppy method real fast, and I'll find a way to fix it later using event tick. So we're going to get event tick, we're going to get the camera, get rotation, world rotation, and then we're going to set rotation, world rotation of the capsule component, and set that equal to each other. So this should fix my issue that I'm getting right now, where the camera is only turning, but the whole body isn't turning itself. Okay, so we'll fix that around. This is a sloppier method, I believe, so I'll find a cleaner way to do this later. Or this might be the correct way, I'm not sure for now, but I just want to get something working, moving. Okay, so I'm going to hit play here. That's because my headset is off, that's why it's glitchy. It's not detecting the headset, but I'm picking it up right now. Oh, is this what you people are seeing? I hope not. Hold up, let me fix this real quick. I hope it wasn't recording like that last time. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, so... Okay, yeah. Actually, no. I caused a little issue there. So, I'm telling the camera to rotate, or I'm telling the capsule component, which is this thingy here. So let's go back. I know what's going on right now. So this capsule component, I'm telling it to rotate, because it does actually have a direction. You might not be able to see it, but if I show you right here, why is it not showing? Oh, I guess it doesn't allow you to rotate and stuff. But these are, it does have a direction. And this arrow shows you where it's facing at the start of the level. So what's happening is I'm telling it to rotate to the direction that the camera is looking. So if the camera is going to be looking this way, but then the instant the headset is facing a different direction, if it's not facing exactly forward, the camera will rotate, but then the capsule component will rotate. And since the capsule component, the camera is following the capsule component, everything that's under the capsule component automatically rotates with it. If that makes any sense. So when this capsule component turns, the camera will also turn the same amount that the capsule component is turning as well. So you get this infinite turning effect, and you're just essentially spinning in circles. So how this works is, I'm telling this thing, the capsule component, to face the camera. So since my camera is obviously, my VR headset obviously isn't going to face exactly this 0 degree, or whatever this degree is, exactly forward. when I place my headset down, and even if it's a slightly offset from being forward, the capsule component, this capsule component will turn to wherever my VR camera is, and then my camera will turn as well because it's falling under this capsule component, and then it'll just keep on spinning because of this code that I made right here. So I'm trying to think of a way to fix this. Okay, so let's see. So I don't want this to turn along with the capsule component. So I'm not sure how I would do this. I think it's use pawn. If this camera component is placed on a pawn, should it use a view control rotation pawn where possible? So I'm going to try this. This is the only thing that I see in here regarding rotation. This is probably not going to work, but we'll see. Couldn't hurt to try. Oh, hey, it's not rotating. Wow, okay. So let's put this on. So it's not doing the buggy, weird rotating thing that it does, but let's see if it actually walks the direction that I'm actually facing. So when I press forward, it will move forward the direction that I'm looking. Sorry if I'm not explaining things too well. I'm still fairly new to trying to explain my thought process, but hopefully I'll learn over time. So something very weird is happening right now. So when I look up, my pawn will actually move forward as well. And when I look down, you can see that it's actually moving. I'm not even pressing the controllers currently. I'm just looking up and down, and it's actually moving, so we'll fix that later. But that's good. We're moving forward. Now if we turn around, that way, perfect. This is exactly what we want. So, sorry if the sound quality is going to go bad right now. I'm about to turn 180 degrees, so I'm going to turn completely around, and I should be able to walk forward when I turn this way. So let's see. Perfect. So I'm actually going to try jumping on these chairs right now. I'm turning back because this is where my microphone is. It's right behind me right here. So I'm going to turn back around and try to jump on these chairs. So okay, so apparently you can't, it doesn't let you jump on the chairs. That's okay. So I'm actually finding it very difficult to jump and move at the same time because I'm doing this all on this controller right here. Oh, perfect, you can see. So another issue, this is actually a little bit offset. So right now I'm holding the controller right up to my the middle of my face, but it's showing it's a little bit offset right now, as you can see. Wait, actually, I can't tell. No, actually, I think it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, never mind. But I'm finding it very difficult to move around with only one controller, so I'm going to allow both controllers to do the movement, and I'll add that in right now. Okay, so taking off the headset, let's put this around. Let's move this. So right trigger will do the sprinting, but also we will also want the left trigger to be able to sprint as well. So I'm going to move this down, give everything a little bit more space. So I wonder if I can connect both of these. You'll see what I mean in a second. Control left trigger. There we go. So I wonder if two can plug in at the... Oh, perfect. Two can plug in at the same time. So sweet. There we go. Wow, that looks pretty neat. Okay. also going to add motion controller left, thumbstick X. Oh, I do have to type in the parentheses as well. Kind of annoying, but that's okay. Axis value. Oh. Okay, actually, I don't think I can do two of the same with this one, because they both have different axis values. And I wonder what happens if I'm pressing both of them at the same time. Will it sprint extra fast or not? Well, I guess we'll find out. So thumbstick, I think it's easier just to type thumbstick Y. There we go. Copy this, paste it, plug it in. I think I'll stick with only being able to jump with one for now. Because there's only 4 buttons on the controller, so I want to have as many features as I can. But we have sprinting, jumping, moving, looking around and moving. After this episode, I think I'll end it off here if this works, and I'll get input from other people to see how it looks. What else I can add to make it feel more realistic. So there we go. Just straightening this up. My OCD. Okay, there we go. So it's looking pretty good. Let's give it a shot, though. We'll never know until we try. So maximize this and throw it on. Okay, so we're in game. Adjusting my headset right now. Go. Throw this on. So now let's try moving again. I'm going to try moving and jumping around. I'm actually going to stand up for this part, so sorry if the audio gets weird, but it's really hard to move while sitting down. Trying to move. Okay. So now I'm standing up, and I'm going to try moving around, basically this. I might add a webcam for the next video so you people can see what it looks like, what I'm doing. I'll consider it, but let's do it. Okay, so when I sprint with the left, when I'm pressing the trigger, it does move faster. But when I do it with the left, it actually completely stops, which is weird. It just stops. That's what happens when I press the trigger with the left. That's what happens when I press the trigger with the right. It moves faster. And another thing that I'm finding out is it's actually really hurting my neck to turn around really fast, or turn around constantly to look around and then move again. It feels very slow. So instead of actually being able to move with both, I might just do a looking feature, so you can do this game completely while sitting down, looking around by using the thumbstick for the left. Oh, and another thing I'm realizing is I can't actually do back and forth with the left thumbstick. So we'll fix all those features right now. I want to be able to look around without actually moving my head. So we're going to try doing that. Oh, wow. What the hell? Oh. That was trippy. So when I jump, it actually glitches through the floor if I'm looking completely down. So obviously I'm not glitching through the floor. It's just because I get my camera. Oh, so actually, if I try looking completely down and moving my head there, it won't let me. But if I jump, then it lets me glitch through. So as you can see, that's me glitching through the head and me moving lower and lower. Oh, I hit the mic. Okay, yeah, that is strange. But that's a weird glitch. So this is me hitting the ground. But if I jump for a period of time, I have to be looking completely down, it looks like, but I can be partially submerged in the floor. And I can move through it? Yes, I can. Very slow, but I can move. Okay, so I'll fix all those right now. Okay, I see I'm trying to find a chair right now. Scooch this back. Okay, so some issues. I want to be able to look around well with the left thumbstick instead of actually moving my head. So we're actually going to take this away. Oops, not duplicate. Take it away, and with the left thumbstick. So that would be adding in yaw. No. Y. What is... I'm pretty sure that's your yaw. Yaw. Add controller yaw input. Oh, actually this won't be too bad. Thumbstick Y. And that would be adding your roll. I think... Oh, shoot. Or your pitch. I don't know. I don't know my yaw, pitch, and roll. I'm sorry, people. It's not good. I'll figure it out by experimenting. I move these together. That there. Again, my OCD, I'm sorry. I'd rather keep it organized now, though, than rather having all this messy code to read later. Keep it organized. Okay, so there we go. So let's put on the headband. Let's give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Don't worry, I'll maximize. Maximize, there we go. Let's throw the headset on. Okay, so let's try testing. Looking around. So I'm actually going to be sitting still this whole time in my chair, not even moving. And you can tell because the microphone quality won't change. I'm just adjusting my seat right now. So let's see. So left to right, I move side to side. Up and down, it still moves side to side. So this is working fine. Oh, sick. It's a little bit jerky. It's really hard to move, I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard. Oh my god, it's making me kind of sick, to be honest. Oops, hit the mic. Kind of sick, to be honest. Obviously I'm gonna figure out, read the documentation about motion sickness and go through all of that to try to reduce that. But let's see. So I believe it was the Y that we want to change, and we want to add controller pitch instead. So we'll save that. Throw it on. Put on the headset once again. Ooh, I'm getting... Oh, nauseous. Ooh. Okay, so I put the controller on my legs, and it was stuck on the thumbstick. But let's see. Moving just fine. I still can't look up and down. Oh, so I guess I could show you guys what I'm pressing. I keep hitting the mic, I'm sorry. I can show you guys what I'm pressing by looking at the controller and actually leaning the direction that I'm pressing on the thumbstick. So the thumbstick is that middle button right there, next to the left of the X and Y. So when I look up, when I look down, up. So it's doing that when I look completely slightly up. It's turning a little bit. Look down, it's doing that. Left, it's working just fine. Right is working just fine. Not sure what's going on with these. So we'll close that for now. Oh man, that movement is making me a little bit nauseous, I'll be honest. It's moving a little bit too fast for my liking. I wonder if there's a way to just change thumbstick Y. So why is that not working? Is why I'm confused. We already tried pitch, we already tried roll. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I should be using axis instead. What's the difference between the question is, what's the difference between the, oh, didn't mean to do that. Motion controller left. That didn't work. So there's a thumbstick Y, but there's also, I saw earlier, thumbstick Y axis. Where is it? Now it's just gone. Okay, now it's just gone, apparently. Thumbstick. Okay, so there we go. What's the difference? Oh, gamepad. There. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Why it's not reading. Z. So actually the X and Y seem to be working fine here. We know that these will be okay. Unless somehow it's reading the action methods are different on the left controller. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure what's going on. So the first things first, I'm going to actually make this value very slower. So we're going to divide this by 2. I think that's what I did over here. Multiply by 0.25. So I'll multiply this, just to stay consistent, by 0.25. Because the turning, the really fast turning is making me really nauseous. So I'm going to try to avoid that by reducing the speed. And second, thumbstick Y. For some reason it doesn't let me look up and down, which is weird. So another thing that we could do is change the set camera rotation. And then we can do a make rotator. And then we can change it from here instead. Okay, so let's try this instead. So we're going to make rotator, set that, change this, and that was going to the yaw. Oh, so now I can actually see which values are which. So we're actually going to want to be changing our, we need to look left and right. So that's this way. I can't picture this. So it's a blue one, and that would be the Z. So we want to be changing the blue, and I'm actually looking at these letters down here. So X, the X-axis is the red one, this way. Y is the green one, this way. And the blue is the Z-axis, or the yaw. So the Z-axis, we're going to be changing the yaw here, so that's actually helpful. It's actually showing me. I'll plug this in. Fix it up a little bit. Okay. And then for this one, so I don't have to do this again, I'm just going to duplicate. And let's see here. So I believe if we're looking up and down, we're going to want to be changing the yellow, or the green one, which is your Y, which is the pitch. There we go. This should work nicely. Hopefully. Don't want to jinx it. Okay. See it looking good, looking good. So we'll save this. Hopefully this works. We're already hitting the 30-minute mark on this video. I'm hoping I can shorten these and, be faster. Obviously, I'm doing this all without any experience, so it's going just trial and error. Lots of trial and error. Okay, so let's try. Okay. So something's already glitching out. I don't know why. Okay, so now I can't actually look around at all. And now everything is glitchy. So this actually did not work out as I wanted it to. Okay, I'm just going to try one more thing. And then I'll quit it off here, because 30 minutes is really long episode. I get that. And also, as you can tell, it's 8:32. I'm kind of tired. So we're going to do set yaw. Oh wait, set controller yaw input. Why can't I see it? Hello. Yaw and pitch. I just need to remember that. So yaw. And pitch. Let's try this one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm going to try one more thing. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm done. I'm done. Okay. So it isn't doing the glitchy thing. Good. Still doesn't let me look up and down. It's kind of weird. And the speed is super duper slow, but what's good is it isn't making me nauseous. That's great. Okay, so let's put this on to play. Okay, so now let's see it. That's better. Doesn't make me feel as nauseous. It is really hard to control this, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm very uncoordinated. It's extremely difficult. Okay. So, issues that I'm hoping to finish. I think I'll end it off here. Sorry if I sounded kind of boring, but I'm tired a little bit. And a little bit nauseous from looking around. That movement is very, just, it doesn't make me feel good. But I think that's what I'll try to focus on in the next episode. Obviously, looking around without actually having to move my head around. And also, whatchamacallit, fixing all of the nauseous fixes that I'm getting here. So I was reading documentation before. I remember reading when I was working in VR in the past. A lot of the tips that they gave you, and so I'll try all of those and hopefully I'll help out. But yeah, alrighty, see ya, and hopefully tomorrow. Might not, because I have plans. Obviously it's the weekend, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you.